like to start by asking about your connection to the Knights of St Columbanus. How did you first hear about them, and what got you involved?
Well, I really hadn't heard about them until a friend of mine came and asked me personally, would I like to come along to a meeting and see what happens and maybe join. Now, if I had saw it in the paper, I probably wouldn't have bothered. But because I was asked face to face, I thought I should go along. If he thought enough of me to ask, I should go along, and once you go, that's it, you're caught, you're hooked.
Have you ever had any difficulties with your faith? And if so, how has being a knight helped you through them?
Well, I think we all have difficulties at times with our faith. Being a knight, you're more involved in it on a weekly basis. There's always something happening that sort of keeps you connected, and it's all sort of religion orientated. But it's not overkill. You don't have to be a holy Joe to be a knight, as we aren't.
In your opinion, what's the best part of being a knight?
I'd say just the camaraderie with the other knights, and it's really great to see young fellas coming, because prior to the junior knights I would have been one of the youngest, and I'm nearly 60, and down the line they will be the future for the church, because there won't be priests there. It'll be young men stepping into the fore.
As an employer, how might membership of the Associate Knights of St Columbanus benefit someone's chances of becoming employed? What sort of skills would it add to their CV that you might like to see an employee?
Well, certainly if a young man come in and I saw on the CV that he was an Associate Knight, I would be very, very happy to give them a job, because I know the work that those young people do. It's not for any glory, it's not for any reward, it's just because of the type of person they are. So, I would think anybody who sees that on a CV, because the young men that's joined the Knights, the Associate Knights, they're genuine.
Just to wrap up, if you were to describe the Associate Knights in one word, what would it be and why?
Future, because as far as I'm concerned, they are the future. They're young men that's not afraid to stand up and be seen standing in the chapel, packed with a crowd of older people with grey heads, and they are young people standing there taking part, directing operations or doing whatever they're asked to do, and they have the courage to stand there. So maybe I'll change that to courageous. It's okay for the like of us, we can stand there, but it really takes courage for the like of young men who are Associate Knights, and I think they are very courageous.